Motor City, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. On this channel, we talk about Detroit sports and we chase down the best version of ourselves. If that interests you, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and get in the algorithm. And I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to rock with me, T. So let's dive right in the video. 2 days out from the NBA draft. I'm super excited to hear what the Detroit Pistons are going to do on Thursday so we can really see what we can attack in free agency. Because right now, the Pistons' biggest need is finding Cade Cunningham's sidekick. Someone that can open the floor for him, for Cade, and open the floor for Saddiq Bey. And the perfect fit for me, honestly, in this NBA draft is Jaden Ivy. And if he falls to us, I will be so excited because that will revamp this rebuild so much faster than anybody else in this NBA draft. Besides, if you got Paolo Banchero, or you got Jabari Smith or Chet Holmgren, and we're probably going to miss out on all three of those guys because those guys are considered the top three players in this NBA draft. The player that I want is Jaden Ivy. I've been preaching that all season in my Detroit Pistons videos. Jaden Ivy would excel with Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham would excel with Jaden Ivy. He would just be an explosive player and what we need in the backcourt. Who have we had in the backcourt with Cade right this offseason? Killian was getting better at coming off the bench, and I want to keep him here because that seems to be his role in the NBA, coming off the bench and providing that spark. And then who was our second guard? Corey Joseph. We can't have Kojo starting at shooting guard. That's not going to make us any better. That's not going to get us to the championship. We need to find a shooting guard that's a DN3 guy. Jaden Ivy is a DN3 guy. He can hit the three. He's explosive. He can drive to the basket. He's just exactly what the Pistons need. And I'm hearing that the only teams that have worked out Jaden Ivy in this pre-draft process is the Detroit Pistons and the Orlando Magic. And the Orlando Magic had the number one pick. Are they considered taking Jaden Ivy with the number one pick? That would just throw off everything, but it could happen, right? All things could happen in the NBA draft. Chet Holmgren could follow the Detroit Pistons, and if that were to happen, I wouldn't be mad taking him at number 5. Because he was supposed to be the number 1 pick. He was supposed to be the number 2 pick, but he was supposed to be the number 3 pick, but he fell because of his size probably, if he does fall. But I'm assuming he's going to go pretty early. And then the consolation pick, if we don't get Jaden Ivy, is Keegan Murray, the most productive college basketball player at Iowa last year. Power forward, polished, kind of reminds me of Evan Mobley. Not going to say he's going to be as good as Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley was on his own level last year as a rookie, just like Cade and Scotty Barnes, those three. But like I said, that'd be a consolation pick, and that wouldn't really revamp our rebuild. And then we're getting a ton of offers for Jeremy Grant. I don't think Jeremy Grant's going to be on our team on Thursday night. After Thursday night, I think we're going to get some picks for him, or we're going to trade up to number 4 so we can secure Jaden Ivy for Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant doesn't really fit on our team anymore. Later, when the team started getting more and more healthy, every time Jeremy Grant was playing, the team was kind of like stagnant, and it was just, let me get the ball to Cade, let me get the ball to Jeremy Grant, let me get the ball to Saddiq Bey. There was no movement when Jeremy Grant was on the floor because he was, I don't know how, I'm not really technical with basketball terms, but it just seemed like the offense had to flow, like Jeremy Grant needed to touch the ball for the offense to flow, and it didn't really work with the young core that we got here. Nothing against Jeremy Grant, he's a great player and we could get some value for him. I'm all for trading for him. I'm all for trading up to number 4 so we can secure Jaden Ivy, because I really think that's who the Pistons need, and that's what would excel this rebuild. And what I was saying earlier in the video, when we draft who we draft on Thursday, that's going to be able to tell us who we can go after in free agency. Our biggest needs right now is a shooting guard and a center. A shooting guard is Cade's sidekick for the backcourt, and that's why I think Jaden Ivy would really excel. And then we need a center. Are we going to go after DeAndre Ayton? Are we going to go after Mitchell Robinson? These were names we've been linked to since before the trade deadline. Jalen Brunson, I'm hearing if the Pistons strike out of Jalen Brunson, we're going to be going after Dennis Schroeder. Do I want Dennis Schroeder on our team? I mean, he's just been a journeyman in the league. Is it going to really help our rebuild? No. I want to get us a piece in here that's going to really revamp to see what this team can do, because right now, my expectations for the Detroit Pistons team going into next year, it's, playing tournament or bust. If you're not in the playing tournament or better next year, there's no acceleration in this rebuild, and Dwayne Casey needs to go because he's not the guy for the job. If the Pistons are in the lottery next year, if they're in the top 8, top 10 next year, that's the lottery picking the picks. But if the Pistons are in the lottery next year, it's not good. The Pistons need to make the play-in tournament, or they at least need to make the playoffs this year to see that this rebuild is actually revamping. And Cade played a lot better last year towards the end of the year, so I'm not expecting him to be averaging at least 22 next year. But it's your boy T signing out. I'm excited for this draft. I'll make a video Friday morning to see who the Pistons drafted, and we'll really be able to see where the Pistons are going with this off-season rebuild. It's your boy T signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.